there was a big dilemma of changing your glasses or changing your utensils. Reason being is because if a utensil has been assigned to you, that utensil belongs to you. So you do not have to heat in anyone else's plate. Nowadays, kids, they take one kid is drinking from one glass and then they change the glass, they pass to another kid from same glass they drank. How much disciplined you are in food? Do you eat after 6 p.m.? Do you eat anything at any point of time? Do you follow the routine of what food has to be eaten in what particular time? The amount of discipline you will bring in food will decide your prosperity. And if you do not trust me, look at all the communities all around the world. It's not only in India, all around the world who follow very strict diets. Jain, Parsis, Sikhs, Jewish, and they all are rich communities. You want to be rich? I mean, you see, Rajasthanis and Marwadis, they're very strict about their food. In Gujarat, in the afternoon, everybody closes the shop for the lunch. They will do their lunch and they sleep within the shop. This is a typical Gujarati habit. Nowhere in universe or in anywhere in the country you will find out people shutting down their shops, doing half shutter and say, come later on, I'm sleeping. I'm having food. This is Gujarat habit. It's a very prosperous state. How much attention, how much respect you're giving to your food. If you're eating food while walking, watching TV, doing other things, and then you say that I have a problem with money, you deserve problems with money. You're not giving respect to your food. Who is going to generate thoughts in you? Who is going to give you better ideas? Who is going to build your body? This is the resource, the food which has taken 6 months to grow in a land. Give some respect. Do not throw food. Do not waste water. Do not, because you cannot create these things. You are not utilizing your resources properly. Once you start going in this habit of paying attention to details in your food, giving time to your food, slowly your food habits will make you rich because your thought process is getting better. Your happiness is getting better. If you're not happy, from where the unhappiness is coming from? Because you're consuming it via your food. Food is a physical form of, if you're cooking food with an anger. I mean, my father still, I mean, I get a bit corrupted while living on ship. I can eat anywhere, doesn't matter to me. While if I'm traveling, my father will not eat in a plane. He will still not eat. Let me stop on a restaurant which serves non-veg food, because he will say, no, he's serving non-veg food. He will mix the spoons and the plates. How can you eat it? And now, since I've started living back in India, I've gone into the same mode that I do not stop or eat in a place where they serve non-veg food. It just becomes, your mind is there, and you know that there will be vibrations of somebody dying, getting killed over there. So try to practice. I mean, in our office, it's a rule to hire someone. You have to be vegetarian. We don't hire non-vegetarian people, because the moment you will bring your lunch in, or even if you're getting something in breakfast, and we have a temple in our office. There's a 3-time puja which happens in office. There's a havan which happens regularly in office. So we can't compromise with that. If somebody feels that I'm not very liberal, it's your problem, not mine. You're talking to a wrong person. I'm not a politician. I do not care about your feelings. You can go and work somewhere else. You open your own office and do anything over there. You open a butcher slaughterhouse there. How does it matter to me? Even while buying the house, I see who is the neighbor. Reason being is my neighbor is Jan Saab. So I was very comfortable. Okay, so there's a Jan next to it. There will be no non-vegetarians will be serving there. This hand is empty. I'm living in a corner house. So I don't have to care about anything else. The more purified you will become in terms of food, of your environment, I'm telling you, it will help you in generating very positive thoughts. How does the negative thought comes in you? It has to travel from somewhere around you. It cannot come in just in one go. There has to be people around you who will continuously draining you. There are always people around you who are continuously telling you, I'm sad, I'm doing this, I have these many problems. All this is Taurus sign. Food. And the beauty of the Taurus sign is, All your diseases which happens due to deficiency or excessive accumulation of resources happens in Taurus. Like high BP. What does high BP means? You have accumulated lot of salt. Taurus is about accumulation, obesity, and whatever planet is placed in this particular sign will accumulate its own signification to a level that it can become a disease. If it is afflicted, Shalini, you getting this? How this kind of disease will happen?
Yes, sir.
What is a planet in your Taurus sign?
Sir, Mars.
So what you will accumulate? I can tell you by Mars and Taurus, you will accumulate hemoglobin. There will be a lot of your iron content or HB content will always 13, 14. You will never go below it. But this will be the reason for your disease as well, if there is a affliction. But Shalini, what will happen when there is a Mars Ketu?
Less.
What kind of disease?
Something related to blood.
What kind of disease can happen in Mars Ketu?
Diabetes.
Anemia.
Why
Anemia?
diabetes?
Low HP, anemia. Yes.
Because it's accumulation of sugar.
Sugar is Jupiter or sugar.
Right. Okay.
It's not Mars. Okay. There's a disease called as in which the RBC does not get accumulated in the body because of Ketu. Ketu is deficiencies. So if you have a planet in Taurus, which is not according to the sign of Taurus, which is about thalassemia, yes, Pranav, thank you. That's the kind of disease you can expect. Taurus is about nature, huh? Taurus is about what you can take from resources. So be careful when you consume food, when you consume air, when you drive a very big car, be careful towards nature. So whenever we have to give out remedies of Taurus, we'll always say plant trees. Because when you plant trees, what you're doing is you're giving back. When you take care of other people like dogs, cows, birds, what you're doing back, you're giving back to these small things from, because the universe is made for everyone equally. It is not made for you. If you see a cow in the middle of the road, it is because somebody has cut down the jungles and built a society over there. That's why there are cows on the road. But the earth belongs to them equally. So never feel bad about when you see dogs, cows, or other animals on the street, or monkeys coming to your house. It is because you are living in a jungle. You have not provided them the space. So try to give back. This is the remedy of a Taurus, huh? Planting trees, giving back to animals, providing food to animals, donating for animal shelters. When you continuously do this, what will happen? You're giving back to nature. You're trying to give back to nature something. This will improve. And I'm telling you, when disease in Taurus happens, it will drain your money, it will drain your resources, it will make you poor. Why people are born poor? Why they're born in a poor family, or why they lose a lot of money? Because you have done something against nature. Never consumes anyone resources without paying them. Mind it, the nature will take back from you in multiple times. I mean, sometimes people feel they cheat someone, or they become over smart. They can hack someone. They can download books free of cost. They think they are being smart. They have done something great. What you don't understand is you have to pay multiple times for this. Don't even imagine in ways the way you have to pay back. I remember I was doing a reading. This was the reading for a person on a deathbed. So while this person was young, I mean, when I looked at the chart and I said, can you ask him if he, because the person was not able to speak properly, his family members were there, doctor said take him home, and every day he was just alive only on a deathbed. I asked that if this person has done something for the sugarcane field, has it destroyed a lot of sugar canes? And this guy said When I was very young, when I was very powerful, 6 feet 2, very powerful, I destroyed a complete sugarcane field, a very big portion. So I said, okay, let him donate the sugarcane equal to his weight at least, or as much as you can. So the son, very obedient son, what he did is he went to a sugarcane guy and said, give me all of this, and whoever comes, just distribute it for free. This is how they got donated sugar. Within the 3 days of donation, person died. The one who was struggling from several months. You cannot leave Earth without paying back. You have to pay in ways that you can't even imagine. So be careful while destroying food, while destroying water. This is one of the most important lectures of your life. This might not give you the astrological techniques, but this will give you things which will help you in life. Never destroy food, never take someone's resource, never take food from someone if you're not able to give them anything back, because this will be paid by you only, and in ways by your body, which will be extremely painful. Sometimes, you see, you go to a doctor, and by the time you visit doctor, you give them money, you're all right. It has happened with many of us. You go to doctors, lawyers, or different these people. You give them money, and the moment you give them money, you feel I'm okay. I'm feeling okay without even the medicine. Reason being is you have to go there and give them the money now. And that is why even when you know your doctor is your friend, but still never ever take medicines for free, because the money has to go out from you. This is what makes a Taurus good, bad, ugly. This is why people are good, bad, ugly. I remember, I used to do a lot of this Bhandara work with my father, because my father is again used to do all these things, and that's how I got it into the habits. So one day, my father was telling me I used to collect money going everyone's house. I was very young kid, 14, 15, 16 years old. So for Bhandara, I will go everyone's house, ask for money. And there was one uncle who will say, don't worry, you collect from everyone else, whatever left is mine. And I was like, I want to be like him. He is the man I want to be like. Because he will donate for Gurudwara, he will donate for everything, but he will say one thing. He will say, you collect from everyone, whatever left is mine. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, whatever is left, I will pay. Don't worry. And I always prayed that God give me enough money to say this. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. Because when you start donating for other people, this is when you get a lot of money in your life. Because you see, for yourself, now your family, you will always have the you will always have the enough resources. Even animals have that. When you start getting resources for other people, in old times when you visit Haridwar, and still also, there are nowadays there are hotels. Dharamshalas are getting converted into 5-star hotels. But earlier, all the dharamshalas, and still some of them are left, belongs to a particular caste. Like this is a Jain dharamshala, this is a Brahmin dharamshala, this is a Bansalar Banya dharamshala. Reason being is whenever your community will go there, they will have a place to stay. People used to donate for others, so that whenever somebody else is visiting, their stay should be very nice. So when you plant a tree, when you plant a water pump, this is what will make you rich. Not your car, not your big house, because everyone can make for themselves. Very few people can give for others. So keep on doing this. Keep on donating. Keep on donating for various causes. Your Taurus will start getting better. This is what I teach every of my students, because the world is short of these compassionate people. You will find out people taking advantage of you. You will find out people cheating. You will find out people doing all. This is their mentality. Let them do it. Don't even focus on them. You focus on who requires it. If somebody has called you and asked for money, ask for Bhandara, somebody has come, whenever you will distribute kheer, or whenever you distribute nowadays, in May, you have to distribute Ruh Afza. People will come with big bottles. Give them. Some people, they deny. Some people they say we will not give in bottles, and I always say, does not matter. We have to distribute, right? We have to distribute 100 liters. What we will take, I do not want to take it back home. Distribute. If somebody is coming in 10 liters of bucket, give them 10 liters. You go in that mode of distribution. This distribution will help you in curing Taurus. And whatever is there in your Taurus side, now see and now make the remedy. If there is a moon, then there is a milk. Then if it's Mars, it's sweet. If there is a Jupiter, then there is a food, Kashifal. Then if there is a sun, then there is a wheat. When there is a Rahu and Ketu, then there is a fried items. When there is a Saturn, there is black dal, khichdi. And you'll see, the more you donate, because these malefic plants, they are troubling your married life, right? Mercury's fruits. And if you want to donate any point of time, I've given you numbers of Prerna Bal Ashram, I've given you numbers of this Prerna Seva Sansthan. All these things I've given you. Shukra is Shukra is Kali Chawal. Kali is basically Jupiter and Venus mix.